That's fine. Alrighty.
You can hear it a little bit, but the volume all the way up on the computer.
Can we get, she can't hear us in Idaho Falls. Just through the computer, so it just gets really, really quiet.
It's a much it's like a slow-mo. It's like you can ask it. Kristen, put your phone away. All right. This meeting will be called to order at 7. Secretary Stevenson. Senator Becker. Here. Senator Brogan. Here. Senator D'Amico. Present. Senator Day.
Present.
Senator Foltz. Senator Gale.
Here.
Senator Garcia.
Here.
Senator Harmon.
Here.
Senator Henderson.
Here.
Senator Hurtado. Here. Senator Cannon. Senator Kasian. Senator Marshall. Present. Senator Mojica. Senator Perman. Senator Maddox. Here. Senator Saros. Present. Senator Sullivan. Senator Shasta. Senator Walker.
Here.
Perfect. Let's stand for pledge. No, I'm not gonna pick on Walker.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna pick on the usual people. Senator Perman.
I move to approve last week's minutes.
Senator Perman has moved to approve last week's minutes, seconded by Senator Brogan. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. Senator Salas.
I move to approve this week's agenda.
Second. Unanimous.
All right, Senator Salas has moved to approve this week's agenda, seconded by Senator Perman. Unanimous has been called. At this time, we will open up our gallery for any questions and answers. Brad, go.
Motion privilege.
Bathroom?
No.
Oh,
No.
club. Bathroom.
That's not for you to ask. You just approve.
Oh, man.
Tonight, I'll be here next week too, hopefully. I got some more constitutions coming. And tonight, Kappa Kappa Psi, which is the National Honorary Band fraternity, has updated their constitution. And I have three here, okay, Senator Gale.
Yeah.
Senator Gale. I can explain to you some of the changes and things they're doing.
All right. So you know my name's hard to spell. No. We really updated the one we currently have on file actually has Boise State listed where Idaho State should be. So that's how this was. Yeah, like, this was pretty bad. So we cleaned it up. We updated our kind of discrimination part. We updated our executive board to add our music chair for our music service within the community as well as the music department, as well as adding like different financial stuff, as well as a couple of like elections, as well as redefining our chapter sponsor. Those are like the biggest things right now. So we have a lot of stuff coming up this next year. I'm hoping to be chapter president next year. We're going to have a lot of events that I'll probably be coming to you guys about next year. So any questions about anything?
Is there Senator Henderson?
Were you the one who went through all the changes?
I wrote this entire constitution myself.
Swell.
Senator Walker.
I move to approve the changes to Kappa Kappa Psi Constitution.
Second, is there a unanimous?
Yes.
All right, Senator Walker has moved to approve the constitution changes for Kappa Psi, seconded by Senator Hurtado, unanimous has been called. Congratulations. Would anyone like to recognize Senator Day?
I would like to recognize Senator Dale.
Welcome back, Senator Dale. I'm ready, perfect. President Muir.
What's up? So we've already finished our budget. Senator Henderson is going to present that to you guys later in his report. If you have any questions that anyone on finance can answer, you can time to me and I can probably answer it for you. I'm meeting with President Bills tomorrow, so if you have anything you'd like me to bring up to him, let me know now. And then there's a couple events for the Self-Image Body Positivity Week going on, and I will just forward you those flyers so you can have those. There's a symposium that lasts a couple days, and then an event with a keynote speaker, Amy Pence Brown. I don't know if any of you saw her viral video where she stood outside, I believe in Boise, just in black underwear with a blindfold on, let people ride on her, all sorts of things. Yeah, any questions? Okay.
Oh, Senator Casino.
I just wanted to also remind you guys about the Frank Church Symposium that starts tomorrow. And we fully fund the Frank Church Symposium, so it's really imperative that there's a presence there from ASISU. It's basically a series of panels that they have all day Thursday and all day Friday, and it's free to the community and to all students. It's usually really interesting and informative, and this year they're doing the post-colonial state to talk about international relations type of issues. So.
And the keynote is at 7 up in the Betsline Theater. Any questions? Okay.
Alrighty. Krista?
Nothing to report.
Senator Henderson.
Yes. Okay, so I went through all of the budget and then we've got to approve it. So get ready. The Bengal newspaper will have a budget of $34,575. That is a cut of 2.2%. Why is everyone looking? Oh. Bengal Theater will have a budget of $89,300 and yeah, wrong column. We switched it. Okay, sorry. Bengal newspaper, 33,815, and that's a 2.2% cut. Bengal Theater, $71,000. That's a 20%-ish cut. We worked out most of that with Val. A little had to come off the top on that one, but we stuck to pretty much the budget we were given. Civic Symphony, $3,500. That's a 13.09% cut. International Affairs Council, that is the Frank Church Symposium. That will be at $12,000, which is a 34.2% cut. The big reason for that is that it's an academic program and it doesn't directly impact students as much as some of these other line items. KISU will drop to $105,000, which is a 16.33% cut. Student Activities Idaho Files, $36,000 for a cut of 11.83%. Student Activities Meridian, $17,000, so that's a cut of 9.77%. Student Activities Pocatello, $225,000, that's a 9.3% cut. Student Activities Twin Falls, $2,200, that's a 3.51% cut. Student Government, we're at $122,100, 16.67% cut. Student Organizations, $100,000 even, and that's a 6.82% cut. Theater ISU, which is not the Bengal Theater, it's the program that puts on the plays. That is a $49,000 budget for a 9.35% drop. Club funding is at $60,000, which is where we tried to reallocate most of our money. So that's only a 0.22% cut because they are pretty close to using all of that this year, and we felt that that was one of the most impactful situations. And then revenue and transfers we don't mess with, so that's a 0% cut. For a total budget of $895,870. So I move to approve this new budget that is displayed up on the deal in the amount of $895,870.
Second.
Roll call.
Senator Henderson has moved to approve the proposed budget, seconded by Senator Hurtado. Roll call has been called.
Senator Becker,
Having sat on finance committee, I felt pretty comfortable with everything, so with that I vote yes.
Senator Bergen,
Yes.
Senator D'Amico,
This sucks. It was tough to cut a lot of these programs, especially after listening to people like come and tell us that they can't be cut, or we can only be cut this amount, we end up cutting more than that. But I'd definitely like to see in years coming, more ASISU involvement in the affairs of ISU. Because I don't know, at least for me, this feels like ISU screwed up and students are paying the price largely. So, I mean,
Councilor Rodrigo.
I vote yes.
Okay.
Senator Day,
Yes.
Senator Cole, Senator Gale,
Yes.
Senator Garcia,
Yes.
Senator Herman,
Yes.
Senator Henderson,
So Finance Committee spent a lot of time on this budget, and we didn't just throw numbers together, so yes.
Senator Hurtado,
Yes.
Senator Cameron.
Yes.
We actually can't hear you. Can Senator Kassan,
Yes.
Senator Marshall. Yes. Senator Perman,
I trust the finance committee to have made the best decisions, yes.
Senator Ramal,
Yes.
Senator Salas,
And just to verify with Perman, we did look at the budgets and we realized an even cut for every department, so yes.
Senator Sargent,
Yes.
Senator Tresta,
Yes.
Senator Walker.
Yes.
With that, the proposed budget is approved. Brad? All right, Rules Committee?
I reviewed both bills. Let me pull this up really quick. Yeah, it was 530 and 531. There we go. I reviewed both bills. Bill 530 had no problems with it, and Bill 531 only had a typo when it said SISU scholarship, or it should say ASISU, but other than that, both bills were approved and will be released from rules.
Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and skip A&R. University Outreach.
Just remember about the activity coming up for St. Patrick's Day. That's something I volunteered for, so that's about the only thing going on. And then in April 8th, sometime in April is the Idaho Falls meeting that we're gonna get to.
All right, Saturday.
So we're still going forward with the Holy event, which will most likely be on March 7th. And we're also still working on the non-denominational program.
March 7th?
April 7th, I'm sorry, April 7th.
Did you like see my face in panic? Okay.
So ways away.
Rad, cool. We're super excited to see how that turns out. Service Committee. We can't hear you, dude.
Can you just holler?
Freaking Mariella. She's
We still can't hear you.
You can hear me, Colton.
Is there any way?
Okay, go. Des and Senna can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So, hang on, let me use the computer because I can hear myself. So we just have Betty's Pantry, kind of like the tote guide, what we're gonna do all of March, so also not a flyer right now. It'll be the same concept, getting
congratulations to everybody. I will send out the teams later tonight. So we're going to take on as a co-guide of March. Get donations. I really can wait till the last minute with the co-guide. I know to. And then I was thinking of actually splitting whatever donations we get between Mary Century on the Cultural Campus and Falls. Splitting it in what they need the most, or splitting it half and half. I haven't looked at those details yet. And that's basically what I have for now. But I'll be setting up that flyer in a second so everybody can share it with their clubs.
Any questions? Right. Vice President Beck.
If you want to talk to Idaho Falls about splitting the proceeds, you would talk to Karen Larson, and I can get you her email.
If you're interested of splitting between Idaho Falls and Pocatello, the contact is Karen Larson. And Katie is gonna send you her information. Rad. Okay, thanks, Mariela. Okay. Actually, no. No business. Okay, 5:30.
In the Senate, Bill 530 by Huey Gale, College of Arts and Letters, sponsored by Huey Gale, College of Arts and Letters. This bill gives the Senate flexibility in the scheduling of Idaho Falls campus meetings. ASISU Senate Rulebook, Article 2, ASISU Senator, Section 3, Meetings, Clause 1, Meeting Requirements. Subsection A, Senate meetings. The Senate shall meet at 7 p.m. every Wednesday at a place designated by the Vice President. 2 Senate meetings shall be held on the Idaho Falls campus. Strike, one will be the first meeting in October and the second the first meeting in February. Include one will occur during the fall semester and the second during the spring semester. The dates of the meetings will be decided no later than the second meeting of the fall semester. Notice of meeting place shall be given 1 week prior to regular meetings. The end of the event will be considered an official and last meeting of the year. Discussion. Something I did want to include as well as I asked Katie about this, and her opinion was that we should have a friendly amendment to change the second meeting of the fall semester to the second meeting of each respective semester to allow more planning to be done. So in January, you can see how bad the winter is and decide that. So that's the one thing that I would be willing to do a friendly amendment with the bill.
Is everyone, Vice President, sorry. Senator Henderson.
Yeah, I just think this is a good idea because we missed the Celebrate Idaho State event, and Marketing and Communications was surprised that student government wouldn't be represented at an ISU event like that. So that's kind of the whole reasoning behind this, I guess, is to allow flexibility in what we're able to attend and what we commit ourselves to ahead of time.
Senator Walker.
I just have one fear with this, that it's gonna cause a lot of headache next year and everyone complaining, well, I can't make that time, well, this is a better time for me, what about this, what about that? So that's my only fear. I mean, I think it's a great idea, but I think you're gonna have a lot of headache next year with it, specifically the people in charge, so. Hand it down to Kristen.
I'm just gonna
Vice President Ruiz.
I don't think that will be a problem just because Wednesdays are already like at 7 p.m. You know that like you have to be here. And when it comes to like Idaho Falls meetings, like I think that if you have plenty of notice, especially considering that it'll be set like no later than the second meeting of each respective semester, that it'll be like, okay, like let's find the best date for this. Like I don't necessarily think that this should be a headache just because like Wednesdays are for ASRSU already. Thank you. Do you feel like power when you have it? Senator Sargent.
I'm like going off of what Vice President Ruiz said. I think it won't be a big deal because we won't, like, the question won't be what day works best for our Senate. It will literally be looking at the ISU calendar and we're just trying to not conflict with other ISU events so that we can be there. So I don't think it'll ever be like a, okay, senators, which day is best? It's like, here's our calendar. We want to be here for this event and this event. There's nothing on this Wednesday. That's the day we're there.
Right. So let's do a motion to Oh.
I just, would it be on, does the secretary have a checklist? The point I'm trying to make here is someone needs to be sure to contact Idaho Falls when said date is chosen, so the room can be reserved.
Well, yeah, I think that'll be kind of like a given, because Annie has to do that anyways for all of that.
That's right, that's what I was.
Okay. Senator Gale.
I move to approve Bill 530 with the friendly amendment to strike the second meeting of the fall semester and include the second meeting of the respective semester. Second.
All right. Senator Gale has moved to approve Bill 530 with the friendly amendment of striking the second meeting and adding of the respective second meeting of the respective semester. Seconded by Senator Henderson. My bad. Roll call has been called. Henderson.
Bless you.
Let the record show.
Senator Becker? Yes. Senator Grogan?
Yes.
Senator D'Amico?
Yes.
Senator Day?
Yes.
Senator Foltz? Senator Gale?
Yes.
Senator Garcia?
Yes.
Senator Harmon?
Yes.
Senator Henderson?
Yes.
Senator Hurtado?
Yes.
Senator Hammond? Senator Kassoon?
Yes.
Senator Marshall?
Yes.
Senator Perman?
Yes.
Senator Ramal? Yes. Senator Salas? Yes. Senator Sargent?
Yes.
Senator Shrestha?
Yes.
Senator Walker?
Yes.
I'm stoked. Motion passes. Yay. All right. Bill 531.
In the Senate, Bill 531 by Huey Gale College of Representatives, sponsored by Huey Gale College of Representatives. This bill removes the clause that disallows students with paid in full tuition and program fees from being eligible for the ASISU scholarship. ASISU bylaws, Article 7, distribution of ASISU scholarship fund, Clause 1, strike Clause 1. Students whose tuition and program fees have been paid in full by either scholarship or sponsorships may not be eligible for the ASISU scholarship. Discussion?
Senator Gale.
All right.
Hold on. Let me start the timer because I feel like this one will actually. Hold up. All right. You have 3 minutes.
So obviously I know this can be seen as controversial, and that's kind of why I open it up to discuss it. It's not my intention to discuss it. I would like it to be approved, but obviously if we decide otherwise, that's fine. Sam did email me, that was like 5 minutes afterwards, which I very highly respect. He had my response in email. Well, full tuition scholarships only cover just that, tuition. There are so many programs that require extra things to be purchased, as well as the typical books and supplies needed to succeed in college, not to mention food, rent, and other necessary bills needing to be paid by students. There are so many expenses besides tuition, I believe it's neglectful to disqualify someone due to fulfilling their tuition via scholarships, especially since we represent all students.
All right. Cool. Senator D'Amico.
I think to think that the costs of college are only tuition is incredibly naive and downright wrong. We don't pay a lot of money for housing or class fees and a lot of other stuff that goes in addition to tuition. But it is the way I've always figured. I know we did this in Kelsey, was we tried to give the ASISU scholarships to the students with the highest GPAs with the lowest amount of scholarships. And I always kind of figured that is you're trying to help the students who need it most, who are performing at a high level, but who need it most. My only concern with this bill is that we will be giving it to students who need it the least. I'm not saying they don't need it, but they do need it the least. There's the possibility that you're giving a scholarship to a student who's gotten full tuition and is living at home and, rent-free and, eating parents' food from his parents' fridge. And yeah, that's an extreme example, but yeah, my point now is that we should be trying to give to the students who are performing at a high level but who need it the most. And I think that's why the Constitution or the bylaws are what they are now.
Okay. Senator Walker.
Okay, I'm really just confused with that though, because it's not unanimous, but hidden thing, so we don't know who it is. So how can we judge someone based off of their scholarships? How can we decide if they need it or not based off of numbers? We don't know that person, so I feel like that's kind of a rhetorical question in the sense that we don't have a clue who they are. So we're judging them off of what their numbers say and not the person themselves. So by doing this, it's not judging the person, it's judging a number. And a number doesn't have a personality, so that's why I think it's good to pass this bill.
Right.
Thank you.
Senator Gill, this is your last one.
Yeah, no problem. Just another one to include, thinking back to when we approved the ASSU scholarships last semester, there's only arguably about 2 people that we even like passed up based on scholarships. Everything else was pretty decently kind of taken, regardless of the number of scholarships. I think there was one person that had over 9,000. Joke. Thank you, John, for laughing. But anyways, so like those cases are kind of rare and far between from what I've seen. So this necessarily wouldn't have a huge impact on like taking from the poor and giving to the rich kind of thing. So.
All right, we're gonna go Senator Marshall and then Senator Becker. Sorry.
I don't think you can really judge someone on the amount of scholarship they have because a lot of the times for people, especially who are international and stuff like that, literally every little nitty-gritty bit counts. So I just think it's very, very unfair to say, oh, this person has so much more than this person. Sometimes that person that actually has the most amount still needs more. I was coming from an international perspective, but exchange rates and stuff like that is little to nothing. So I think looking at it from that point of view, like taking from the rich, that kind of thing, I just think that's not a good way to approach it. So.
Becker?
I was mine's more of a question. So in the clause that says you're not eligible for the scholarship, is that just based on, because I know like ISU has like the scale, the GPA SAT scale, and I was just wondering if that just excludes you, or, because like sometimes like I know I personally have outside source that doesn't go through ISU, so like there's like a lot of things that people don't know, and I don't know, I feel like there's probably be more requirements than just, is anyone tracking what I'm picking up from
All right. Senator Day.
So I think to clarify what Senator Becker was saying, that she's received scholarships like that aren't through the BOSS system. She's just applied for them and gotten them as like checks, and then she's deposited on her own. And it's hard for us to check. So maybe the person has only gotten like $1,000 from the BOSS system, but they may have like full ride tuition from external sources, or there may be people that have like, they've gotten full ride scholarships through the BOSS system. And it's hard to determine what exactly people are getting financially.
Right. I don't know what the process is, to be honest, when it comes to like scholarships. You can yield time. Senator Sargent.
I yield my time.
Huey.
Okay. It's actually set up within our bylaws, like right underneath this clause on how we do it. It's 80% GPA and 20% something else. So like, we've decided this. We can obviously change it later on, actually consider changing it. So that's kind of where we're coming from. But only does come through from the college. So anything that comes through the college, I personally had a kind of professional scholarship that had to be sent through the college and to be verified by the college before it was given to me by a check. So that's kind of the thing. So I was actually at a disadvantage because of that, winning that scholarship for this ASISU scholarship. So that's kind of where we're doing it. Like, we decide on the levels on how to do it, and we decide on that. So basically anyone's eligible, but only the people with the highest percentage within this formula that we've designed gets the scholarship. So.
Senator Kassoon.
I agree with Senator Marshall. I don't think we should discriminate based on who gets full tuition paid. Even like from this national perspective as well, the state tuition that international students have to pay is like $12,000, and in-state students pay $3,000. So international students already are at such a huge disadvantage. So I think keeping this clause even makes it worse. For now.
Senator Miko, this is your last one.
Just, I guess, when you're right there, you have outside sources of money coming in, and it is hard to really judge a person's financial situation just from looking at a annual number on a piece of paper. But the way I figure all these outside sources, like outside costs and stuff, cost of living, rent, et cetera, those are going to be relatively equal for everybody. So what we're looking at on there is a rough estimate of how much they are having to pay versus how much other people are having to pay. Since presumably every other cost would be pretty much across the board. Obviously, international students, I don't really know their situation as far as housing and stuff, but that's kind of the way I figure it. So it should be going toward the students who need it the most.
All right. Senator Brogan.
I'd like to move to approve Bill 531.
Second. Alrighty. Senator Brogan has moved to approve Bill 531, seconded by Senator Becker. Roll call has been called. Sorry.
Senator Becker,
With there only seeming to be a limited amount of people that would be affected in a negative way for this, I vote yes.
Senator Brogan,
Yes.
Senator D'Amico,
Just because I think you're going to have students, the main effect of this bill is going to be you have students who have more scholarships getting more and students who have less scholarships getting less. I vote no.
Senator Day,
Yes.
Senator Gale,
Yes.
Senator Garcia,
Yes.
Senator Harmon,
Yes.
Senator Henderson,
Pass.
Senator Hurtado,
Yes.
Senator Kamen, Senator Kassoon,
Yes.
Senator Marshall.
I don't think there's any way you could actually judge someone's financial situation ethically, fairly. I just think it's hard, so definitely yes.
Senator Perman,
Yes.
Senator Ramal,
Yes.
Senator Salas,
Yes.
Senator Sargent,
Yes.
Senator Shrestha,
Yes.
Senator Walker,
Yes.
Senator Henderson.
Yeah.
Senator Kamen.
All right, and with that, Bill 531 is approved. Senator Gale.
Just a clarification on that is now effective immediately, so this will be taking place at your next scholarship meetings, just a reminder.
Thank you, Senator Gale. We will open up our gallery.
You guys aren't supposed to be on your phones, but if someone can check and see if you got the email from me with the two things. Okay, because it kept sending it back to me saying the fonts were too big, so.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. Other, part-time vote of confidence. You guys should know what to do. If you believe Chris is doing a good job as president. Not to be biased, but like.
You're voting for nothing like Chris.
Plain one, yes.
Yeah.
Sure thing, homie.
Oh, that's a yes.
Because it's just like sure think, so like. Yes. Yes. Was this you?
No, I don't fold them. Mine's not folded at all. No, mine's not folded.
Yes. Congratulations. Senator Henderson.
Motion to adjourn.
Alright, Senator Henderson has moved to adjourn, seconded by Senator Morgan.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. Senator, not Senator. Secretary.
Senator Hooker. Here. Senator Morgan.
Here.
Senator Domingo. Senator Gray. Senator Fritz. Senator Gill. Senator Garcia. Senator Hartman. Senator Henderson.
Here.
Senator Hurtado. Senator Cannon. Senator Kasoon. Senator Marshall. Senator Mojica. Senator Perman. Senator Ramal. Here. Senator Salas. Senator Sargent. Senator Shrestha. Senator.
Meeting is adjourned at 7:35.
And we're starting.
Katie's. Give you posters. Me and Judge's name on it. I have like